Talk Weekly. It's more than a show, it's the in-between.
And we're live. Yeah. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We Talk Weekly's After the Talk on WPPMLP Philadelphia 106.5 FM. We Talk Weekly's After the Talk with your boy Charles Gregory and the beautiful
Classy Lady Sparkle
and the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
And we are definitely in the building tonight. We have a dynamic show for you today. Of course, good news and bad news. We got the Sizzle. We got a dynamic interview. I'm super excited for someone with whom I have a tremendous amount of respect for. Someone who brought me some gifts. They better have brought me some, right? So I'm super excited about just when we talk about folks, our folk that's doing some big things, that's doing some amazing things. I'm super excited about that. But before we go into anything, I got to ask you ladies, how was your day? How was your day?
My day was good. What did I do? Dang. I think as the fall, autumn starts to come around, I think we just lounge. Like it's no more summer. The winter's not here, but it's something how this year is almost up. Like we are almost at 2026. Soon as September comes, you got all these holidays, and then it's the new year. So I just don't want to rush time no more. I just be like, just slow down,
Slow down.
Yeah, but
for sure.
My day was cool. I got me some Chipotle. I did some, stuff around the house, and that was it. I didn't go on my run this morning.
Yeah,
I've been doing I wear a 50-pound weighted vest. I wear 5 pounds on each leg and then a pound on each wrist, and I walk 3 miles. That's what I do every morning, but I didn't do that this morning. I felt lazy.
Why didn't you do it this morning?
I don't know. That's what I said. I don't know. But yeah, my day was all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Sizzle, I'll let me.
My day was okay. It was a little quiet, which is nice because my week is always like extra busy. I just got some stuff done around the house and just kind of chilled today. Like, yeah, it was just a chill day.
To my point, like,
Yeah.
it was just chill.
Was
What's up
just
with you,
chill.
say? You always saying, dude, we need some details. You like Russell Simmons, like,
No.
God bless and good night.
Yeah.
No, how was your day?
Busy. I mean, it's always busy. I mean, shout out to New Millennial Multimedia Studios. So we're here today and just preparing for the show. I get excited when we're in the major studio because what we do, we have our special shows. So what today we have a special Fashionably 5 show because we have someone that's going to talk a little bit of fashion, some of the things that she's doing, and we have that show here.
I'm excited.
I'm excited
I love
too.
her accent too. Y'all will tell me where she's from before,
No.
before we say where she's from.
Yeah, no, for sure. All right. Well, you already know what time it is. You ready for me?
What time is it?
Good news and bad news. What you
Right.
expect? Holla at me early.
All right. Well, Philly is walking into its 20th year of fashion. Did y'all know that? 20 years. So that's what? 2003?
Yeah.
All right. So Philly's walking into their 20th year of fashion this week. So this year, it makes it even more special. It's not just about the runway. Executive Director Alyssa Bloom says, she says it's not about the runway, it's about Philly roots. Philly is the heart of fashion. So this year, the Philadelphia Fashion Incubator, located off of 4th and Bainbridge in Fabric Row, showed their 2025 fall collections. As Executive Director Alyssa Bloom says, it's more than a runway, and she's right. What makes this so special, it wasn't just about glitz and glam, it was about grit and guidance. The incubator is where art meets entrepreneurship and sustainability. They demonstrated bold, custom pieces from Priscilla Cavajo and the reinvention of timeless hats with the brim. I liked I think his name's Jamil Workman.
Yeah, shout out to Jamil.
Yeah,
for sure.
of J. Workman Millinery. And we also had the very incomparable Charles Gregory, who had some influencing with the PFI. These are platforms that Philly definitely needs. This keeps Philly's fashion alive, thriving, and it proves that Philly is nurturing its own.
Right.
Because they could have went anywhere.
Right.
They chose to keep it in their back house. I appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out to Philly. For a minute, we always we have gotten overshadowed by New York, and other other big cities and but I think that we starting to make some headway here. We pushing the
strides.
needle a little bit, so I'm super excited about Philly, all the things that
What's
Philly doing.
okay? So Philly, what are we famous for? Like, what do we
Cheesesteak.
bring?
What do you mean?
No, 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 no,
Cheese,
no, no.
water
Let-
ice.
wait,
What do you mean?
No. Let me finish.
Eagles,
What?
go Birds. What do you
Yo,
mean?
let me get it out.
Phillies. What do you mean? Go ahead.
What are we famous for on the fashion side?
Mm-hmm.
Like, was it New York or Philly who did the pink for the guys? Like, was it Philly guys who started doing the pink?
So well, arguably, I would say Philly started kind of like the pink. Then you have like
Okay.
Harlem. You got Cam and Harlem. They'll say that it started over there, but
Right.
I mean, we started a while ago when we were in the Polo era, the Ralph Lauren era.
Okay.
So with the Jelly Bean,
The
polos,
Palmaries, we
the
started
Palmaries,
that.
we
That
started
went
yeah,
far.
absolutely.
Did we start the Paisley? Remember the Paisley on the pants?
No, I don't think.
was
I
that,
don't
New
think we
York?
started. I'm not sure it's even New York, but
Okay.
I know
You
we
don't
did
remember
start
that from back in the day?
I do
Okay.
remember
Okay.
that. Yeah.
I remember getting my pants elastic at the bottom.
Mhm.
It was like, I think that was
They
like a
starting to do
Philly
it now.
thing.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
it's
Philly
back?
thing. Yeah, they starting to do
Okay.
that
All
now.
right. I used now they try to say Lisa Bonet did it, but I used to take a wrap and wrap it around my head and
Mhm.
have it like Moni Love had it. And
Moni in the middle.
yeah. So, but I just said that because there's a lot of things that Philly is
Yeah,
basically we know for.
yeah, from the Cazelles.
Oh, yeah,
arguably they'll say
Cazelles.
New York did that because of Run DMC, but we was wearing that. From Deodoras to the
Mhm.
sweatsuits.
Now New York
Gucci.
did do
Staring
the
at my Gucci is about that
who
time.
did the bomber, the leather bombers.
All right. So
That's
when we talk about
arguably.
arguably, I would say New York,
Okay.
because they made that. When we talk about Beat Street and kind of like the
Mm,
first new hip hop television and movies, you've seen a lot of that there. And of course, like when you talk about hip hop culture, we
mhm.
take it and run with it. So we Philly has their own little style.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
for sure.
our women, we are famous for a lot of the hairstyles too.
Okay.
I think I don't know if it was Philly or New York, but we did the stack'ems. Remember when we used to have the haircuts and one side was up and down?
Okay.
Salt and pepper, yeah. Well, then that means it's New York then, because I think Pepper said she had a perm and it went bad and she shaved one side or whatever. But I think we got a lot of good things that Philly did too.
Yeah, man, Philly.
All right.
Shout out to Philly, man. I love Philly, man. I'm such a Philly
Oh,
boy. It
yeah.
is what it is.
It
no,
is
For sure, yeah.
definitely when I always say if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, right?
Mhm.
All right, so as Philly turns up the lights for Fashion Week, there's a dimmer side of the fashion retail that's making headlines. Remember, this is good news and bad news.
Yeah.
So Forever 21 has closed the last two Philly stores here. So one was at the Fashion District in Center City, aka the Gallery, and then the other one at Franklin Mills in the Northeast. That put about 36 people who were workers out of a job. So Forever 21 is going to have they're going to have up to 200 closures. Forever 21 store on Walnut Street was also robbed. They the person who was robbing them fought with the security guard and they even triggered a warning shot. But thankfully nobody was hit. But one of the shoppers told CBS that I came in for clothes, not chaos. It makes you think twice about shopping in person. And do you think that's like a lot of brick and mortars are now like going out of business because a lot of stuff is going online?
Shein. It's a Shein. Shein and
goodness.
Temu, and a lot of people are shopping
Yeah.
online now. So
Yeah.
we was just talking about brick and mortars, and I think that it's the
It
new,
started with Amazon.
It started with Amazon, but Amazon wasn't known for fashion. I'm talking about fashion oriented, like people actually going out buying and purchasing clothes. But when we talk about how businesses are sustaining, the Etsy's, and they're building their own kind of shopping carts, their own brands to purchase for people to purchase offline, and so the eBays, right? I mean, eBay probably was one of the first, I want to say, fashion. I don't want to say just specifically fashion, but when people are creating their own businesses and stuff, they were they were putting things off of eBay, selling it from eBay. But I think that the idea of going into the mall the way that we thought about it then isn't the same now.
Mm-mm.
And so they're starting to shop a lot more online. So I think that's where the industry is going.
My store, Black and White, they're gone.
Oh, Black and White. I remember Black and
mhm.
White. Yeah,
It was
that
another
really
one.
good.
It's like stores that was like
Ann Teller.
staples.
Ann Teller. I think they
Yeah.
was,
It's
yeah.
Joseph A. Is it Joseph A. Bank or Joseph?
Joseph Banks.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
they still around?
We had a store on Walnut Street. I don't think that's there
Because
anymore.
those are the
Joseph
staples
A.
I'm
Banks,
talking
yeah.
about that were around.
Mhm,
But nowadays, people, I mean,
Tory Burch.
yeah.
Tory
See,
Burch
I'm
was
old
a-
school. I want to feel the quality. I want to make sure that it has like a double stitch and
This
you
generation
know,
don't care
I'm-
about that. This generation, like I like it. They look on T. They look on.
But see, that's
TV.
what you need to know. Like, so what do you look for? Like when you're online, it's just
I go online. I already know.
yeah,
Yeah, just go online
and out.
look. Yeah.
yeah, in and out. And
I
that's
used to love being in the stores, like going to the mall and all
Mhm.
that, but now I can't.
Mhm.
Crowds and stuff. I can't.
I get that way too.
And you know what? What I would say is I think more so the pandemic did that to me.
Mm,
Like it's like I
yeah.
can't. Like I can't. I got a
mhm.
little
Me
like
too.
social anxiety during the pandemic. So being
Mhm.
out in crowds and stuff, I just was like over it.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything I do now is digital. Some of my
Yeah.
groceries. I mean, it's like
Mhm.
you can be invisible now. You don't have to. My job is remote, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
me, I had to get out the house though. I can't. I go crazy when I'm sitting in the house too long. I just need to go out and drive. Or I go to KOP, King of
Mhm.
Pressure. King of Pressure, believe it or not, is still doing pretty good for some reason.
are they?
Yeah, they're
They're
doing
doing
pretty
better
good
than
for some-
Cherry Hill.
I don't know. Cherry
Oh.
Hill is doing okay too. Every time I go in there, they're pretty busy.
Hmm.
But you know, you got the rise of online stores starting to have brick and mortars. Like before, well, that's Alo. They have a huge store in Cherry Hill, a huge store,
Mhm.
right? And so you have H&M, of course. You have the Zara's, of course,
Mhm.
really big. You have Uniqlo. You know, you
Oh,
have a
you
lot of
just
stores.
calling them off? Yeah.
Nah, I just actually went out there. Shout out to this called Crazy Rabbit or something like that, like that store that they have out there. But it's a lot of things. Tory Burch is out there. You
Hmm.
know, Bill. Got a couple other ones out there, but it's a lot of stores that's really still. They're still playing their
Well,
part. as
kudos
they out
to
there.
them.
Yeah.
Because with Forever 21 closing down, this is what reminds us that we need to attend these Philly fashion runways, you know, to see what these what the designers are doing,
Yeah.
you know, and show support,
Mhm,
because a lot of
mhm.
them are, like you said, those Sheins and the Temus, and they're actually not doing the best
Yeah.
for fashion. All right. Also, tidbit: Shaquille O'Neal. He's the he's a shareholder in Authentic Brands Group called ABG. That's the parent company that owns brands like Forever 21.
Mhm.
Also
know that.
owns JCPenney and Reeboks.
Ah,
The exact size of his ownership, we don't know.
Mhm.
How much power, how much investment, or what kind of influence he hasn't been determined. But we know that he definitely is a shareholder with Forever 21.
yeah. Shout out to Shaq. Shout out to Reebok too. And we got to talk about Angel Reese a little bit
Mhm.
because her shoe by Reebok actually sold out almost everywhere,
Oh,
which is
really?
interesting. Yeah, it's a pink shoe. That particular model, that brand, yeah, just sold out
Well,
out
kudos
everywhere.
to her.
Yeah. So I don't know how many they actually put out though. It could have been like a small run.
Mhm.
Not to take anything from Angel Reese, but it says a lot about her influence and you know.
Did a
her
celebrity have to wear it?
brand. Well, it's her shoe, Angel Reese. So
Well, she
people were
wore it,
buying.
right,
Yeah,
right.
she
Well,
wore. So
good.
she, yeah.
No, a
based
lot
off
of
her
times
brand.
they try to push it for other celebrities to wear something, and I just don't like that. I feel like that's almost like predatory. Like
What?
when they try to find another celebrity to wear their stuff
Mhm.
to kind of like push the envelope.
Well, they've been doing that for years.
Yeah,
I mean,
stop.
just think of what like
Yeah,
who
like-
who put Adidas on?
We just said.
Yeah, Run
Yeah,
DMC,
Run
right?
DMC.
How about the
Yeah.
Levi's thing with
Levi.
Beyonce?
Yeah.
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 who's
That's
the
what I'm
other-
saying. It's like that's the ambassador for it
Mhm.
because that celebrity is wearing it. I don't know. I guess as you know, as the time goes on, as I get more seasoned,
Yeah.
I'm like, if it's just nice, it's nice. Like when I see a nice car, I don't no longer want to know, oh, is that Benz? Is that Jaguar? Oh, I like that car. I think I
Mhm.
want it.
Okay.
I just because the quality and how it looks, not because of who's wearing it or who's behind the wheel.
Yeah, I don't think that idea. That's the conversation they're having with the idea of fast fashion, though, right?
Mhm.
The whole concept of what is quality versus quantity
Right.
is the discussion of fast fashion, right? Fast fashion isn't quote unquote known to be of quality,
hmm
but it's everywhere, right? People are purchasing because it's affordable.
Right.
Versus, say, for example, but I got a classic Jean Paul Gaultier pair of pants.
Oh wait, say that again.
Jean Paul Gaultier, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, back then, when you talk about quality, I still have a pair of pants that's almost 15 years old,
right. Right.
right?
Yeah.
So when you talk about still something that can be worn, but the pant, I think when our pants was something like $1,200,
Mm,
but I still have it, right?
right.
One of my favorite stores at this time is Zara.
I like
I
Zara.
love Zara,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, I do like Zara.
Yeah, but some of the things that I got from them are still around. Some of the stuff already broke down on me, right?
hmm
And I'll just buy another one if I like it, right? So the conversation, fast fashion, is it a good idea? Is it not comparable to brands that are classically known and have this institutional background? That's a big conversation that's happening right now.
Right.
I'm on
Well,
the fence at both, but yeah.
I agree with you with the whole buying quality over quantity.
Right.
I'm big on that.
Yeah.
Like if it's something that I know that, I probably won't spend a lot of money on a bathing suit or something like that. But if it's a pair of work pants, a pair of slacks, like I want them to last because I'm gonna probably wear them with different tops than I would something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, no.
certain things, like me with a coat, I gotta be like, I'll spend a couple dollars.
Yeah,
I'll
like,
spend a
you
couple
get a bumper.
hundred.
Yeah, but
on a
you
coat.
have that disposable income to do that. When you talk about a younger or someone coming up, they don't have like
I
a
mean, I
$700-800 budget to get a jacket.
put it this way, I was once young, so and in a family, so I know that I still had to be conscientious of what I'm spending. So I'm not going to spend it. I'm not going to Walmart. I'll probably say, okay, Burlington Coat Factory is a little bit more quality
Mm.
if I'm trying to spend on a budget. So I'm gonna find the best budget for my quality.
Yeah, okay.
That makes sense. When I was
I
younger.
got you. When you was younger,
Yeah,
okay.
but now it's like, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna treat myself. I ain't gonna hold you. My bills gonna be paid. I pay my bills. My
But
bills are
shout out
paid.
to other stores
Yeah.
though, like the Gaps and stuff like that. They still doing some stuff out there. Then you got the little
Gap is
boutiques.
still around.
Yeah, Gap, Old Navy. They still doing some
Oh.
stuff.
I like
but
Banana Republic, and I think they're
see,
owned
now
by
then you talk about a different budget.
what?
You're talking about a different budget, right? So
Okay.
comparing Old Navy to a Banana Republic is too
I
different.
like Banana Republic. I can't Gap. You put it in the dryer, it's done. Like no, but it's also like what
But
people don't know that a Polo. Like he got
Ralph
three.
Lauren,
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
got the
purple label. Yeah.
yeah. To
Mhm.
see who does a Polo assassin with the big person? Like is that Polo?
Assassin.
Is that him?
Assassin.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm talking about?
You
Is
said
that
Polo Assassin
yeah? Assassination,
What's that?
whatever.
Association.
Associate. I don't know. I just know it's the one that's like an off-brand of Polo, and it's got
It's
the
Polo
big. Horse.
U.S.
Oh
Who
gosh,
is
I,
that?
I, I,
Is
I,
that
don't- I don't
Polo
know anything.
Association.
But who is it? Is that Polo?
That's not
Yeah.
Polo. That's not Ralph Lauren. No, that's
So
not.
there's somebody who.
That's a completely off
okay.
brand.
Okay.
That's
see?
like that's.
I'm being real.
Yeah,
There's people out there be
assassination,
like, I
I
know
like
what you're
that.
talking about.
No,
Like
yeah, I
it's the
ain't.
big,
Yeah.
it's that big horse, and
No, I
he's
know what
holding
you're talking.
something,
Yeah.
and he looking.
He holding something. Ain't no. No, I got he holding something, but it ain't. It
I
ain't
was
that.
not ever big on the Polo. I was always the one. If y'all wearing that, I'm wearing something else.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I was literally putting on my father's Jeff cap or his sailor cap with the scrambled eggs on it, taking his white t-shirt with a top. Like I was
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
I was that.
Yeah, but you
that free spirited dresser.
there's a new generation, not only just age, but there's a new generation of quick fashion or affordable fashion. I like to say affordable
Mhm.
fashion. So you're not going to get brands per se off of Shein or Temu. You're not going to get
Yeah.
them like that's their own brand. So there's people are selling stuff on it, right?
Right.
And it's
Well,
not, yeah.
But see, I'm gonna be a Debbie Downer because Shein arguably is now being told that China and all those other countries are putting things into these clothing.
Some of that stuff. I heard of some.
Yeah, that's either making women have cervical cancer or just using the worst type of material, polyester.
I
Like,
got you.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Mhm,
That has
mhm.
some merit, but I will
Mhm.
argue that some of these older brands were caught doing some things and having chemicals in their materials that was just as bad, but they just have a bigger name, so people don't look at that.
agreed.
That's why I have an
Agreed.
issue with this argument with fast fashion, right? They say quality, but I gotta shout out to is it I think I got like a Gucci belt that just totally just kind of just came off my waist one day.
Hmm.
Took it back like, yo, they's like, no, we can't do nothing for it, right? But
Mhm.
then I bought a belt from, I think, dare I say, Target now.
Mhm,
I
mhm,
had it for a while and it's still there,
mhm.
right?
And the
It's
material lasted.
material lasted,
Yeah.
right? And so at this point is a free fall of let's see if we can get this out there and
Right.
it lasts, but it's not. None of this stuff is designed to last anymore. in
But
my
did you
opinion.
also know?
Most of it anyway? Yeah.
Did you know that when you have name brand stuff like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and it's authentic, I've sent my stuff to them where they've fixed the
They're not even doing that no more.
They don't do it anymore.
No, Louis
When did they
Vuitton,
stop?
Louis Vuitton used to swear by their brand, their name.
They did
I-
it to me. They
some of
wear and
some of that
tear. I would get it, send it off.
Try to do it now. Try to do it
Ah.
now. When the last time you have done that? Yeah,
It's
case
been a
closed.
while.
So yeah, so
no,
a
because
lot
even
of
my
those aren't doing that,
sunglasses,
yeah.
I was going to reach out to them.
I think
to
that's
fix.
a little different. I think the hardware accessories is a little different than like some of the bags you got to prove. I think the all right, the cheap bags you seeing,
Mhm.
the people the big bags that's the cheap Louis Vuitton. They're not doing anything for that. But when you talk about the major bags, where you're insuring, I think they do something
Right.
with that. But
Okay.
we got somebody that could probably
Give us
today
a-
give us a little,
y'all need to
little
stick
information on what these
around.
bags
Right,
do
right,
and the
right,
importance of
right.
these bags, right? So we'll
Uh-huh.
talk to her about that. But yeah, man, I'm just this conversation on fashion is an extensive one. It's a discourse now that's happening because there used to be an argument to say some fashion is quality versus this new fashion that isn't.
Mhm.
But I have seen some of this fashion that is deemed as quality really is not. It's just the name that's attached for that.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Well, fashion is not just what you wear on your body. It's how your decor is in your house,
Yeah.
how you create your plate. You know what I mean? To me, all of that to me is fashion. It's artistry.
Yeah,
It's it's your personality inside coming out,
Yeah.
which is why I said my free spirited on how I dressed when I was growing up. You
Mhm.
know, it's just fashion is how you feel, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
So, but that was your good news and your bad news from Classy Lady
That was
Sparkle.
the good news and bad news for Class Lady Spark. I'm your boy Charles Gregg with the beautiful
Classy Lady
and the
Sparkle.
beautiful.
Lauren Sizzle.
And this is We Talk Weeklies After the Talk on WPPMLP Philadelphia 106.5 FM. We Talk Weeklies After the Talk. When we're come back, we got a dynamic interview we're gonna get into. We have someone from my glam squad here gonna do some talk a little bit. I'm super excited that she's here. And then again, this is a We Talk Weekly special episode, Fashion B5. We're gonna talk a little bit, so I don't want you guys to go anywhere. Where should I go to right now? Let's go to Fantastic Noise. We'll be right back, y'all.
We just want to get a little background as to who the Fantastic Noise is and the noisemakers. If you can let us know.
Yes, absolutely. So once again, I am Fantastic Noise. I am the original noisemaker, so no one's gonna make as much noise as me, okay? And right here we have the Noisemaker Band. This is only half of it. The other stuffs are upstairs. My Kevin Lamar, Lonnie, and Dobbs, who are the actual band members. These are the background singers, and we came to make some noise. We came to bring that noise today. So that's what we try to do. That's it.
right.
Yeah.
And how did you guys get together?
Oh man, so it started with I've been doing this on my own for almost 3 years now. And man, I guess each of these people here have different background stories. Most of us went to the same church together, and we just kept going. This one, her here, this is one of my assistants here. One of like my biggest supporter, my biggest cheerleader here. She's an assistant. So we just been building, and the same thing with upstairs with the band. Just meeting through people, kept networking, kept seeing them. It was just like God ordained. Bam, here we are.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, could you guys do We Talk Weekly a favor?
Yes.
Can you give us a drop in a melody type way?
Oh, a melody type way?
Yes.
Okay. So We Talk Weekly?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to do something like this. We Talk Weekly, come and hear us. We Talk Weekly, come and hear them. 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 We Talk Weekly, come and hear them.
And we're back. We Talk Weeklies after the talk on WPPMLP Philadelphia 106.5 FM. We Talk Weeklies after the talk with your boy Charles Gregory and the beautiful
Classy Lady Sparkle.
and the beautiful.
Arms.
And this is the time where we go to one of my favorite segments of the show, and that's the interviews. But this is especially important, right? Especially exciting for me because we're getting into fashion. We're going to talk a little bit about fashion. And this young lady I've been watching, paying attention to, and I'm very excited to have her on the show today. So without further ado, Classy Lady, who do we have today?
I'm excited to see. We have Alejandra Bro, the old New Orleans fashionpreneur.
You got to say New Orleans.
New Orleans. Yeah, because when you're not
New
from it.
Orleans.
New Orleans fashionpreneur behind the Ali B collection. It's redefining luxury handbags with handcrafted designs that carry confidence and purpose. Tonight, we'll drive into her journey, her growing nationally, and what it means to build a brand with legacy. Y'all already know what to do. Let's give a warm We Talk Weekly welcome to Alejandra Brow.
Hey. Super excited to have you today. How are you?
Yes, I'm good.
Fantastic. So who you see right there is a good friend of mine who's actually holding us down on the fashion side. Kiana, how are you, Kiana?
I'm great. How are you? How's everybody?
Fantastic. How was your day today?
Today was pretty good.
Okay.
Actually, coming back home made me feel loved, and I'm excited to get back to the artistry. You know, it's been a few months, but now, it's time to get back to the business, in fashion. We got to do fashion first.
Yeah.
Fashion is art, but we're going to discuss fashion.
That's right.
And I can't wait to get into this interview. I really have to show you why we're here,
Absolutely.
what we have, what the product is.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're going to love it. Believe me.
No doubt. So let's jump right into it. So how are you? How was it? You came all the way from, you came a long way to come to We Talk Weekly. How are you feeling?
I'm nervous right now.
Yeah.
Because it's a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just shy in general. So
Okay.
I'm trying to break out that. But other than that, I feel good. I like to be hands-on, especially since I'm in the beginning stages of my business. So that's why I chose to be in person than virtual.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about that then. Like, what got you into when we talk arts and we talk about fashion? Did it start with what you're doing right now, or did it start with something different? Yeah.
So I didn't start with bags at all.
Okay.
I always had like a hustling spirit. So I always had little clothing side boutiques that I used to do at home, including with my event decorating. So, and I would stop and start my clothing boutiques. And that's kind of how it started. And then Ali B wasn't even supposed to be a luxury bag brand.
Mhm.
It was actually supposed to be a custom clothing line. But then I started thinking, like you said earlier in your segment, you got Shein, you got Temu,
That's
you got
right.
TikTok, that's all selling clothes.
Yeah.
So even if I come up with a concept, how can I make it different to where they can't go to those sites to get it?
Yeah.
And then my friend was like, you know what? You like a lot of bags and you change bags with clothes. So you need to go in that avenue of fashion and then branch out from there.
That's
Wow.
Guys, I have to show you. I keep looking at the bag.
We're
right?
not gonna go there yet.
We're not-
Let's
we
get
can't
to
go
know
there?
her now.
All right.
Not yet.
All
I
right,
know.
because you know
we gotta
I
tease
just
it a
can't
little
wait
bit.
to get my hand on it. But
Uh-huh.
Alejandra, welcome here.
Thank you.
You guys hear her accent? Isn't it cute?
Mhm.
But yes, when Charles first told us that you were going to be here, and I looked you up, I said, yeah. I said, yes, let's talk to her. Let's dig in. Let's find out, because just looking at the product, it looks like it's tough to create. Tell me what went on in your mind. So you had the visual,
Mhm.
you know how you wanted it to come out.
I do.
Tell me about the process from beginning to
So,
the end.
like this collection that y'all see thus far, what I did was to start the process. I threw all the bags out of my closet that I just bought from different places.
Okay.
And then I took a notepad and document why I bought each bag. Like, what did I like out of each one? And then I actually just blended all of that together and then came up with a design for myself. That's kind of how my design process starts.
Okay.
Besides sending it to my sketch artist
Okay.
and my manufacturer. But
Okay.
it's hard coming up with a design, honestly.
Yeah. So Charles said we can't show you the bags yet. So
But can I ask about what that? So when you're saying that you thought about everything, you were like, "Hey, I put my lipstick here. I put my phone here." Like those type of things were in your mindset.
Yes, lipstick pocket, phone pocket, hand sanitizer.
Mhm.
That was something that came in my mind. The straps, because some of my purses, like that I bought from other brands, have chains. Some of them are mixed with leather. Some of them are just like the polyester straps.
Mhm.
So I just kind of just thought about all of that to make different concepts for myself.
So when you the idea in creating bags or utilizing bags, what was that aha moment to say, you know what, that's the direction I want to go into? You know, yeah.
After it was created or before?
Before it was created, like what gave you that moment to say, you know, or look at other bags and say, this is what I need to do. I need to start creating my own line of bags. You know, yeah.
So after my family and friends bought it to me, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't take it serious at
Yeah, yeah,
first.
sure.
I didn't. I was going to find different bags I can get from vendors and just put my label on it. But for some reason, I was in my kitchen one day cooking, and then I'm like, wait, this probably could work for real. And I always thought that I don't want to work for nobody else.
I know that's
So I really did start taking it serious then. And then that's when I really started putting my all into going on, like for instance, going on Google. And I'm like, okay, how much does it cost to build your own luxury bag brand?
Mm.
I thought Google was lying because Google said like 10,000 on up, and baby, Google wasn't lying. Google was telling the truth. And then from there, I just got deep into it. And then once my sample bags came, I just fell in love at that point.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, that's it.
yeah. Yes, the style that you chose is definitely grown woman. Grown woman, sophisticated, boss babe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want to say the boss bee, but boss babe. The woman who's on the go, the traveler. So you really thought about yourself, I'm going to assume.
Of course.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Sophisticated. Yes. She knows exactly what she wants.
Yes.
Yeah. And she knows, like you said, I have all of these things in my tote that I need to carry every day, all day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like every bag really is my personality.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
The backpack is me. I like to travel.
Mhm.
So I like things to be convenient, but I can put everything all into one.
Right. And
That's perfect.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I love the fact that if you're in the airport, no one can stick their hand directly in your bag.
No, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Don't
so
pickpocket
that's
me.
protected, right?
Yes.
What I do want to know, aside from this amazing handbag business, I want to know about you as a mother. I want to know how did you balance it? Because you are a full time. You still full time working.
I'm full-time
Yes.
working.
Full time working, full time mom,
Yes.
full time businesswoman.
Yes.
How do you balance it all?
So a lot of people ask me that, and believe it or not, I don't right now.
Okay.
Because it feels like I'm just always on go,
Mhm.
and I be tired.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, I just gotta do it. Like, I try to set some time for myself. It don't never really happen, but yeah, I just kind of just go with the wind.
Yeah.
I'm still learning.
Yeah. You hear that? You're still learning.
I'm still
She
learning.
has an amazing business. She's an amazing professional. And she's still learning at the same time, because there are mothers who want to get into the business, who want to get into, whatever their love is. And I know for me as a mom, it's like, okay, how do I make this work? How do I make motherhood work and the love, of art, work and be okay, with it? Another question I have, who do you call when you're at that point where I just want to stop? Or have you ever even experienced that?
I have.
Who's there? Who's there with you? Whose
That's
shoulder are you leaning on?
definitely my mama.
Okay.
I'll call my mama throughout the day, and she be at work, and she be like, I be like, Ma, I don't know about all of this, and she be like, girl, just pray. Like, I'm not
Yes.
gonna lie, she probably the one that got me more directed into my faith than what
Okay.
I normally was.
Aw.
Mm.
Because I believe if she didn't pray and I didn't pray,
Yeah.
I would have been through in the towel.
Yes. I can
Awesome.
attest to that. Yes.
We talked about Philly being, the roots of Philly and how we're from here. You're from New Orleans, right?
So I'm from Laplace. That's
Okay.
20 minutes outside
Of New Orleans. Right,
but
right.
it's in
Okay.
close distance.
And it's like Lower Merion with Philly. They be like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
still from Philly. But
Yeah.
from being
No,
from
you
where
ain't.
you are, what has the culture of your hometown has embedded in you that has come out in your bags?
Culture wise, honestly, my hometown is very small, but
Mhm.
everybody is like a hustler down there.
Mm.
Like, they all try to come up with different businesses, whether they go full force with it
Mhm.
or they actually just want to just do this for the time being and just kind of, it's just something to play with. But that's pretty much my whole hometown and our culture all together in the place,
Mhm.
directly. And I have that same mentality. So
Mhm.
I embody that in my bags.
Mhm.
And then just in my personality, how I carry myself, and also just embracing others to let them know they can do the same thing too.
Beyonce say what? Diva is the
Female
But
version.
I call it
I agree.
right, but I call it a hustlerette. I was like, I'm not a diva, but I'm definitely a hustlerette.
Yeah,
So,
I like that.
Yeah, the hustlerette. Hustlerette. Yeah, I had it on a t-shirt. I did. I put it on a t-shirt. Yeah. Well, I can definitely. I can't wait until we look at the bags, because they're baddies.
Yes, they
are.
are. Baddie,
Yeah.
baddie bag.
Yeah.
But maybe we should. But yes, baddie bags.
Mhm.
They're beautiful. But we have your two friends. They're supportive, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I asked, are these your friends or are they family? Because they're so supportive, and that's one thing that you need in a business.
I agree.
You need support, and a lot of times you might hear strangers treat you better than your family.
I agree.
But from what I see, they are completely. This is a family right here.
Yes.
They're very, very supportive. She has a creative director, and we have the fashion merchandiser. You should have saw them when they were in here getting her ready. It was so cute. But yeah, so she has a lot of support from what from what we see so far. But we got to show you all these bags.
Yes.
All right.
Already said that.
Gosh,
We can't wait.
They want to see the
I
bags.
wanna see the
All
bags.
right, I like to get to know the person first.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Rick,
I like
just
to get to-
excited.
yeah. We gotta, walk the people through who she is before we get into what she is designing and what she is creating. Right. Listening to the conversation that we had about fashion and luxury and fast fashion, what are your thoughts on that, and how does your line of bags fall into?
Luxury fashion in general is not like you say, it's not just clothes. It's really your personality. You know, a lot of people, when you go to interviews or anything, they just be like, tell me about you. And some people freeze up at that because you don't really understand how to explain you to people sometimes. But I think, especially for me, I'm very quiet, but my bags tell a bold story for
I
me.
love that.
I
yeah.
like that.
I like that.
So
too, yeah.
that represents me, and I feel like you would get it. My colors, obviously, are colors that some people are scared of.
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
I know that's
so
right.
you know, that's that. I'm big and bold in what I want out of life, so
Mhm.
that's why you see the big bags, you see the big B, which is getting revamped, but that's why you see all of that. You see the backpack because I am a travel person. I'm a person that's not limited. So that's why. So I feel like with fashion, luxury, everything is growing. So you also have to stay with the trend just a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And just evolve. But all in all, luxury, like you said, some people have affordable luxury.
Right.
I feel like I fit in that affordable
Good.
luxury.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to consider myself going to be on the lines of Louis Vuitton and all of them,
Right.
Gucci, Fendi, them. I do, but I don't necessarily have to spend $5,000 to break the bank.
Right.
I'm just saying, but you can still get the same quality that you're
That's right.
getting from them. So, people also have to keep that in mind because, like y'all said on the first segment, a lot of people get caught up in the stigma of, oh, this celebrity is wearing it. This celebrity is, and nothing's wrong with a celebrity wearing it. However, you do want them to understand that this is also for your average people too. It's not just for your celebrities or influencers. It's for everyone. So
I want to pull up this comment because someone said, I think her name is Tanganyika. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But she said, and is very beautiful. She's talking about Jalan. Miss Tony J, what's up, Mom? She said, hey, guys, she's in there. Someone jumped in, Nia Sanders. She said, I love the boldness. Some people are scared to just be themselves. What would you say to that?
I agree.
Mhm.
I totally agree. Some people are scared to be themselves. I'm not gonna say I never wasn't scared to be myself because I was and still working on it. A person that always liked to please people.
People, yeah.
But now going into this entrepreneur industry, I noticed I can't have that mindset. So it's a hard turn, but yeah, no, don't be scared to be yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you're scared, you're gonna limit yourself.
That's so true.
So
I love this. We got a question from the audience. Katrina, she said, who inspires you the most?
Lord. With my bags. I wouldn't say who inspired me if I could answer that question.
Okay.
I would say what. And the reason why I say that is because throughout my journey, even before the bags, and that's ultimately what led me up to this, I had a rough little journey. Like for instance, no one knows, but in 2008, my best friend passed. Well, me and her were supposed to be together that day. And by the grace of God, that's all I can say. And between that and that just being like a turning point because you never could find that type of person no more, that was a hard thing. And that inspired my journey. But also high school, knowing that I was your bad child in high school. I got expelled a few times. And obviously people count you out. So this is my way of don't count me out.
Keep going, keep
Yeah.
striving. Yeah.
I agree.
We fall, you just have to get up,
I
keep
agree.
going, just as long as it's, along that path that you know you belong on. Because we're going to have, the hills and the
Setbacks,
valleys. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want a woman to feel when she puts on her Allie B bag? Like book bag, the pocketbook, she's ready to go out the door, whatever her itinerary has on it. She has her bag and she's about to go on her journey. What do you want her to feel?
I want her to feel like she can own the room.
Mm.
Don't be scared of who's in the room, but feel
Right.
like you can own the room, because your confidence rubs off on people. So, and they can feel whether you're scared or whether you're like, oh, Lord, look at her. So I want that person to feel that. I want them to have self-confidence, because a lot of people have confidence in their fashion, but just not in themselves.
Mm.
So learn how to blend it together.
Yeah, I think we
It
see
makes
that a lot.
sense.
We do see that a lot. The clothes are wearing them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to wear the clothes.
Yeah.
You need to wear the accessory,
Mhm.
and then it exudes from there.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, if you have any questions, send them in here. She's in here for a little bit now. We're going to talk a little bit more about who she is and start unveiling these dynamic bags, right? What I'm curious about is what were some of the challenges? You kind of mentioned one, you know, in the passing of your best friend, but in designing and developing and getting those samples, what's some of the
And being
I
a
guess-
black woman.
yeah, that part too. You know, what were some of the challenges for you in doing what you do? Yeah.
one of my challenges is just me mentally, because in the creating process, I still had it in my head like, will this work? Will it won't work? Like, am I going to invest in something and then this just be a flop? Because this is a lot to invest in. So that was one big challenge that I had to overcome, to think, look, you just got to go with it, and whatever happens, happens. Obviously, well, now my biggest challenge is the tariffs because of the president.
Mm.
So that affects you. The tariffs affects you also.
Oh, yes. Because my
interesting.
manufacturer, just like all these other luxury brands, are overseas.
Yeah.
So the thing is, that affects us with shipping. And the cost is extremely higher. So on my end, I have to figure out how to still stay true to myself with letting the average person also be able to afford my stuff.
Yeah.
Not just your celebrity side, but also make it make sense behind the scenes for me too now.
Interesting.
So
yeah.
that's a big struggle. And then, just like I said in the beginning, the creating process on the design concept and funding. For me, funding was big because I don't have a partner. It's just me. I didn't do any business loans. It's just me. And I'm a single parent. So it's me affording my personal life and trying to fund the up and coming business, which is a lot of pressure. But it just make it work some kind of way.
When you say make it work, does that include like maybe taking a chunk of your day to maybe, think about, okay, I need to purchase this many. I need to put this many orders in. Like how does your day look when you wake up in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
How does that look? So, where you can actually sleep at night. How does your day look?
So in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
I put on my gospel music and I pray first.
Yes. Yes.
Because I noticed at the beginning of the business, when I didn't do that, I was always frustrated.
Okay.
So when I started putting my gospel music on and praying, I was more calm throughout the day,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't let nothing worry me. Why pray if you're gonna worry, right?
Right.
So you can't do both. Besides that, obviously, I work a 9 to 5. I'm a pharmacy tech.
Yes.
So when I'm going to my 9 to 5, I'm actually bringing my tablet and working on my business
right.
as well.
Say it again.
I'm actually bringing my tablet
Yes.
and working on my business as well while
That's
on the
right.
clock.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
that's pretty much my day, like what I'm doing. On my weekends, doing the same thing.
Yes.
On Sundays, I'm trying to start setting Sundays for self-care day.
Okay.
That way I can kind of take a breather and refresh.
Mhm.
Because I notice I do need that.
Yeah.
So what does that look like a self-care day for you?
So I like a full massage,
She said on Sundays.
facial,
Sundays are her days. So go ahead.
a full massage, a facial, like go and have some wine with my friends, go to a little hookah lounge because I love a hookah lounge.
Okay.
That's pretty much my day. Sometimes I keep my phone on do not disturb and answer whoever I want to answer, but yeah, that's pretty much me.
Yeah. Aw.
All right, y'all.
Well, before you do
Good,
that,
good. There
from
we
a
go.
marketing
Let's go.
perspective, since we're about to do the grand finale, from a marketing perspective and from your team, how do you get the word out? Like, what is that? Like, I know you said you're on your tablet. What do you do for the marketing side, for, ambassadorship or reaching out to different types of organizations? Like, what does that look like for someone who's starting that needs to
Right.
know where to start?
So now I do have an agent. And I'm represented by the Post Up. But before that, I was actually just running ads constantly on social media, running ads. Whenever I got wind of like certain events, like for instance, New Orleans had a New Orleans Fashion Week. So it's a small version of Atlanta's Fashion Week, but I participated in that when that first came out. Then obviously magazine features, and like for instance, Pop Out Magazine, they put me in connection with Bambi. My biggest supporter.
Oh, Bambi from
Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, okay. I like her. Okay.
And my biggest supporter, definitely that really, really pushed my brand, was Super.
Yeah.
She really is the reason why it really took off as fast as it did. Honestly, she put a lot of work behind it too. People may not see; they may just see her post a picture or post a video or something, but she really do. And then from whatever ideas she give me on the back end of how to market myself, what to change, what to say, what not to say, that's kind of how I go in that direction. Because like she told me, she said now people like you to be more personable. So yes, my business page, use that to make that look very classy and sleek. But on the back end, on your personal page, record your everyday. Show what you're doing. That way they can see the growth, where you come from the shopping bags to the actual boxes that have your bags in it, so that they can see what they're purchasing and how you elevate.
And I would say as an artist, it's important to really what was I about to say? Almost lost my train of thought. To really show who you are, because that's who you want the consumer to invest in. That's really who they're investing in, is you.
Yeah.
Right.
And we want them to know, we want them to support you while you're alive, not wait till you're gone.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that is important to show, who you are in every aspect almost of you.
I agree. And then I know a lot of people are used to, for instance, the big luxury brands. They're used to not knowing who's actually the owner or the face.
That's true.
Right.
But you also have to realize the time frame they came up and the time frame I'm coming up.
Yeah.
I'm coming up in a social media world.
Yeah, I was
They
just thinking
are,
about that.
migrating to that and changing their marketing to it.
Right.
But they're still not revealing who is who.
Right.
Marc
Right.
Jacobs, obviously, you know him because he's in different runways.
Right.
But can you tell me how Louis Vuitton look? You
Right.
can't tell me. And nobody knows Louis Vuitton and Aldo or sister or cousins. Nobody know that.
Yeah.
So I feel like with my brand, let me show you who Allie B is.
Right.
Because if I put you, think about YSL. You know what YSL mean, but you don't know who's behind the brand.
Right.
That's right.
Compared to Allie B, now you know what the brand is and who the brand is. So
Now
I
you
know that's right.
Now you see why I like for everyone to know who the person is. Let's humanize the person before we get into
Your
what that
product.
person. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Because what tends to happen is the person can actually make or break their own brand. Right? When you see someone like this, you fall in love with her, right? This is what she does from blood, sweat, and tears. And so we want to support and amplify that. I got a couple more comments before we get into these bags. Tanganyika, I believe that's right. I'm sorry if I'm killing your name, but I love your comments. So I just want to say it. So she said, beautifully spoken, owning the room. That's when we was talking about fashion. Nia Sanders said, I applaud you doing that on your own. Starting a business is no small task. That speaks volumes about who you are and what you want out of life. Shout out to her. They shout you out on here. She also, no doubt. She also said, this is Nia again. How did you acquire a manufacturer from overseas? Like, how does someone go about finding someone to do that? Great question.
So that's not an easy process. Because I actually tested out 4 manufacturers. And when I say tested out, I gave them my tech pack, because when you're doing a bag, you have to give a tech pack. A tech pack is pretty much like the blueprint on building a house. But I have to see what I like out of each one.
Right.
And 2 of them was taking extremely long with communication. I can't have that, because I know as time goes on, I'm going to need to be in constant contact with my manufacturer when I need to restock, when I need new stuff. So I can't have someone that takes 3 to 4 weeks in communication with me just from one message. The last 2 that I was in between, it came down to the sample bags. The other one that I X'd out, like the handles of my tote bags, I hated it. And their communication was a little horrible too. But the one that I have now is like, we in constant contact. Actually, they're the ones that gave me the idea of doing suede in my bags. I didn't think of that. They thought of that for me. I told them what my vision was. They produced it, and they did amazing ever since.
That's dope. That because what that then does is increase the quality of the bag.
Yes.
Also, it gives another element of it. And I heard you talk about certain pockets, and we'll get into that. But I want to bring a couple of these comments because they talking you up.
Love it. They're like, yes.
And talking English, she said, "You better say that, right?" So no doubt. Jamira said, "I love it. Well spoken." Randy said, "Shout out to Ali." She also said, her products are so dope.
Thank you.
They love the products. They love the product. And I had to read this. This is mom,
Yeah.
Katrina. She said, "This is mom.
Oh, Lord.
I'm very, very proud of you, period." She
With a
said,
T,
period.
period.
Shout out to mom, her mom. That's what's up.
That's
Supporting
what's
her
up.
baby.
Hey, Mom.
Very supporting her baby. Yeah. And so how does it feel? Oh, I got a couple more that keep coming in. Jamira said, "What has been the most rewarding part of being a business owner?" Great question.
I guess now the rewarding part is seeing how far I've come.
Mhm.
And I say that because a lot of my friends, or a few of my friends, they always told me, "Ellie, chill, like bask in the moment. You're not celebrating the wins that you are having. Like you feel like you're not doing enough, but you came a long ways." And then once I actually took time and just started to reflect, then I'm like, "Oh girl, you really doing this for real. Like this is really real."
Yeah. What do they say? We're supposed to celebrate the small wins.
I agree.
There you go. There
I
you go.
agree.
Very small.
All right. Shout out to T Batiste. I like that. T Batiste Productions. Said, "Congratulations. Very inspiring and motivating.
Thank you.
Proud of you, Ali B. Louisiana proud. Louisiana proud." I know. Sorry, I'm from Philly. Hopefully, I'm getting that right. Louisiana proud. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. And one more. Randy said, Randy said, "So proud of you. Hearts, 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 hearts,
Oh,
hearts,
thank
hearts, hearts,
you.
hearts." Yeah, no, for sure. And so, okay, so it's about that time. We ready for the top? We at the top of the hour. Is everybody ready?
Wait,
So-
I gotta get my white gloves.
Yeah.
Yo, where you wake up?
With the white glove. So we're going to start to get into these bags here by Ali B. I'm super excited to have her here. Let's talk a little bit about the line. We got the line up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I
So,
want to know.
yeah, sure.
What was the first bag?
What was the first bag? So the Peekaboo crossbody that Jazz and Lyric has on.
Oh, cute.
The tote bag, the I Prestige tote.
Okay. Peekaboo,
Yes.
opera.
And the I Prestige tote and the Bro backpack.
Oh, bro backpack.
Ah, love
Alejandra Bro.
Yes.
Bro backpack.
You in Philly? That's all we use. What up, bro?
What's up, bro?
What up, bro? No, for sure. You in
Bro
Philly?
backpack. Okay.
No doubt.
So these were the first in our collection.
Can I
Okay.
hold those up just a little bit so everybody can see? Just hold them up. Yeah, there we go.
So this is the Peekaboo crossbody, but you
Mhm.
can adjust
Oh,
it
that's cute.
as
Mhm.
a crossbody or a shoulder bag.
Have her
whichever
pass that to
choose.
you so I could put it
Oh.
on your camera. Yep.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Y'all can model it. Come
Yeah.
on. They want to see y'all model.
Yes.
And
How
so,
do we wear the bag? Show us how we're wearing.
No matter what,
Okay,
you got
so
it.
this is the green crossbody. You can put it on like this. Cutesy. or you can do it the crossbody.
And that goes nice with an Eagles jersey.
Yeah, I know. Shout out to
Right.
There you
And
go.
show them the inside.
Green.
Yes.
So all my bags,
Go
it doesn't matter
birds.
which one.
There's a phone pocket.
All of them are suede.
Oh, inside the durability.
As well as
the
another pocket for your lip gloss, your liners, your curly things.
Mhm.
Then we have the actual opening of
It's so cute.
I like that.
You know, we love space
Yeah.
because
Yes.
we carry everything.
I agree.
Mhm.
Everything. I love the fact that the interior is the same color as the exterior.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
that's what I want to keep with my bags,
Mhm.
and I also want to keep the suede.
Yes.
So I feel like, honestly, I haven't seen, and I could be wrong, but I haven't seen a luxury bag brand that have suede in the inside. So I feel like that's a signature for
yes,
me.
it is.
So I'm gonna
Mhm.
stick with my signature.
That was
These
one of
bags
my
are cute.
questions. What was the signature? And it's almost like when you get a car, you look at what the interior
Yeah.
is. You're like, oh, I
Mhm.
like these butter
Yeah.
seeds. I like
I
these.
agree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that I really like that.
Yeah.
I used to be the big bag woman. Like the bigger my
Oh, the
bag, the big.
the book-
No,
the
no, no.
backpack.
The big carrier. Like
Okay.
I would
This
be.
one,
Yes.
so we could
Okay.
have them
Like
out
I
again,
used to
too.
be that. Now I'm more of the peekaboo.
Okay.
I'm more of a.
So you went down.
Yes,
Okay.
I went down because I guess as a mom, it was everything in
Yes.
the bag
Yes.
too, you know. But now it's my, like you said, sanitizer, your womanly
Yes.
things you need.
Yes.
It's just those type of things. But if I'm going on a conference, I'll
Yeah.
I'll
You'll do
kind of
this
do that.
Yeah.
The big, the gray one at the bottom,
Yes.
that's what I used to be,
Uh-huh.
like that. But now
But now you
I'm cute with the peekaboo. I
Mhm.
like the over the body or not.
are not.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it.
So we can keep this in order, right? So the green bag, right? Let's talk about the green bag
Yeah.
that she has on right now. Let's talk about that one.
So the green bag is our Prestige tote, and it does come with the scarf as well.
Mhm.
I use my scarf for a headscarf because that's actually why I put it on there. And added that little touch because women like to have scarves that match their bags. Well, why don't you have a scarf that's already on your bag?
Mhm.
So that's why I added that. On our totes, it do come with the Dream Without Fear embossed straps. So all my straps have my tagline. My tagline is Dream Without Fear.
Yes.
Obviously this a dream built on a lot of fears,
Mhm.
but you got to keep it going. So that's how I came up with the Dream Without Fear tagline. And again, the inside is the same color as the exterior, and it's suede.
Oh, I like
And
how
you
the
can- you
zipper
can
on the
fit-
top.
You can fit so much in there.
You
so much
can.
or so little.
Yes, whichever
Still
you
be
choose.
fast.
But even the
I
way
agree.
she's holding it, you can see the quality of
Yes.
it. Like how thick it is,
Mhm.
how it's not flapping inside. Oh, I love it. I even love the gold trim around it.
Yeah.
And you know what? The zipper, it's minimal.
Mhm.
It's not a huge, heavy zipper.
Right.
It's not, and it has our B on there.
Yeah.
yeah.
The B is engraved
That-
on there.
You can even get a little laptop in there.
yeah,
Like
you
a-
can. You can
yeah.
fit a full size one actually.
Oh wow.
You can fit a full size one. I tried it. That's how I
Right.
made it.
I love that.
I was watching one of your videos
Mhm.
on Instagram, and you mentioned that you specifically chose every detail.
I did.
Yes,
I
you didn't
definitely
allow any manufacturer to
No.
tell you. Yeah,
Except the
except the suede. Yes,
Mhm.
Yeah,
but
but
when it
no.
came down to the B, the B
Yeah.
tag.
It
Yeah,
came everything.
yeah.
Okay, and that's our hang tassel is the dream catcher.
Mhm.
If you look at the logo, is actually attached to the B, but
I
because
did
it's on
see
the
that,
bag,
yeah.
I detached it,
Mhm.
and that one goes back to our tagline:
Okay.
"Dream Without Fear."
Yes, yeah.
And you have the post underneath the golden, the golden studs.
Yeah.
I
Underneath.
do have the foot
Me
studs
too.
Yeah.
because you're not supposed to put your purse on the floor anyway
Mhm.
as a
Yeah.
lady.
Mhm.
So I'm just
Mhm.
saying. But the foot studs add like a little extra luxury feature
Yeah.
to it.
All my luxury bags, well, most of
Have
them
studs.
have they
Mhm.
have it at the bottom.
I agree.
Part of the Louis I have, yeah.
And that's every little detail that you
Mhm.
have to look at.
So Nia said, I think we're about to get into that. Nia Sanders said, can we see the one on the floor by the backpack?
No way.
It's the beige one. All right. Yeah, so let's get to that, Nia. We got you. I just wanted you to know. I just wanted you to know we got you, sweetheart. Hold tight. But we going. So she also said, I'm looking for like a medium-sized bag, and we're going to talk about the size bags and why she created one. But this one right here, Jamira, she said, they're big but not heavy. That's what I love the most.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the weight of the bag, and when you were creating the design of bags, did you have an idea as to weight, in terms of, I know people are going to put so many things in their bag, so I need to make sure it's this heavy, or did it just come like that and you was like, this works?
Honestly, I didn't think about that
Oh,
until
okay.
after the fact.
Mhm.
And I'm like, well, this works. Because, like you said, because I didn't even understand why my bags was that heavy.
Mm.
Like, for instance, this bag is 4 pounds.
Which bag? Oh, the black
The
bag.
Prestige tote
Okay, yeah.
is about almost 4 pounds, like
Okay.
3.9.
Okay.
And I kept, even when I'm holding it in public and people want to see it, they be like, damn, what you got up in this bag? This bag heavy. And I'm like, nothing. Like, I really just have just a wallet up in there and a few pens, and that's it. So the bags are very sturdy. I definitely gave quality.
Mhm.
I can say that.
I give you quality.
Mhm.
That's the
She sure
main
did.
thing. If I want to stay with longevity, I have to give quality. So
Now this bag that she's holding is small. It's like a purse, little purse right here. Money.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about that. It has its own shoulder bag and everything. Like, let's talk about your design and what made you design it like that.
So this one, you see that one? So this one I actually use as a wallet.
Mm-hmm.
The women got wallets coming, but I use this as a wallet. I thought of this one because, again, my brand has no gender preference.
Mm.
That's why I don't say
Okay.
handbags. I don't say
Ah.
handbags because I also incorporate men in the line.
Okay.
But I also incorporate your youngsters. Well, your youngsters is walking around with bags like
Yeah.
this.
Yes.
So that's how
Quarter.
this came about, because I always be seeing them with the little hip,
Mhm.
and I'm like, look, I need them. So I created something for them.
So is
Mhm.
that a belt that was with it that she had in her hand? Does that go with
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah,
I like the fact too, like when you go to different places in the country, Paris or Europe, there's it's high pickpocketing.
yes,
It looks like these are bags that you had in mind that people can't go into the bag, or it has to be an extra flip or something that gives it security too.
I
So
agree.
it looks like you had that in mind when you were creating this as well.
I definitely did. I definitely did, because a lot of people put their purses on the floor when they go out, or if they're sitting down, their purse might be behind them, but you're not looking behind you every 5 minutes.
Right.
So let's be realistic. Like, how can we make both of them work?
I like
And that's
that.
how you make
Yes.
it work.
Now, how did we come to the colors? How did you choose the colors?
So already I know to keep your nude, your nude everyday
Mhm.
colors.
Yes.
Wait. So that's how black has to be first.
Okay.
Brown is my favorite color
Mhm.
personally. So I was gonna put brown in the mix regardless at the beginning. Gray falls into that favorite of brown for me.
Yes.
So that's how gray fall in with a white undertone. The green, when I first came out, I said it's between green and orange.
Okay.
But for
Two
some
beautiful
reason, it
colors.
looked like every time I kept going to bed dreaming, the green kept coming in my head.
We love green in Philly,
Yeah.
so I'm
Yeah.
just
So I was like, you know what? We about to go with green. So
I appreciate you for that.
Wow.
I appreciate you for the green. Shout out.
I got a question for you, C. As a
Mhm.
celebrity stylist and a national, global,
Yeah.
stylist, the ladies have on heels and jeans, and it works.
It works.
What do you see as far as if when you style your clients on these bags, up, down? What do you see with it?
No, I see. I mean, again, they're in, like, the simplicity sells. It's about the bag, right? And so what they have on just enhance what the bag looks like. So
Yeah.
I love what they have on. I love the uniformity of it too. And every bag that, if you guys are paying attention, every bag that they put on with what they have on, the bag stands out.
Yes.
Right? The bag stands out. So, as a stylist, I wouldn't do anything extra than what they already have. I think it's perfectly put together. They thought about it. So that was absolutely, yeah.
And that's what I thought about. Why do too much?
Yep. See? It is what it is, right? Amazing, amazing, yeah. So let's go. All right, what bag we on now? Because look, Niece, I think her name is Niece.
Yes.
Nisi. She said, "I love mine." Nisi already has one.
Oh, well, thank you for supporting.
And I heard it's a wait list.
It is, y'all. The pressure is on me now.
Good pressure.
So it's a wait list, but I get a lot of DMs, and I'm like, it's coming.
Yeah.
I'm not lying to y'all. It really is coming, but I got some new stuff for them too that's coming. So
Heard you say that. Yeah.
that's what I gotta prioritize and do the new stuff before I do the restocks. Just a little bit.
Fantastic. No doubt. All right, so where we at next? I think this is the one they were saying, "Oh, what's the bag in downstairs?" Yeah, no doubt.
So this one is our double XL Zane bag. Honestly, if you ask me where the inspiration came from, it came from Cardi B.
Ah,
Did
interesting. Really?
Did
Cardi B will love that. Hey,
told
Cardi
her.
B, you got to get a bag. All right?
She
No, shop. We got to
Please
reach up.
tell her.
Yeah, and with the B on there, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Cardi B, Ali B, come on, let's make that make sense.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I could see her
actually,
with that,
she
too.
had-
I can too.
Yeah.
She was in Paris for, I think it was Paris, for Culture's birthday.
Mm.
And she had like this flowy dress on.
When they were sitting
You know
down
what I'm
at the,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
And I eyed that bag because obviously I'm a bag person.
Mhm.
I'm like, dang, I need a bag like
Yeah,
that
yeah, no
for
doubt.
myself and my brand.
Yeah.
And that's how this came about. Obviously, you know, all my bags are leather,
Yes.
but I didn't want to do just the regular simple leather, like the smooth, and I
Right.
didn't want to do the embossed croc print that I have on here. So with me and my manufacturer was talking, we came up with the lizard leather. So that's how you have lizard print leather on the double XL Zane bag.
Double XL Zane.
Yes.
Yeah. One thing about I'm a big tote girl.
Mm-hmm.
I need big bags. I need small bags. But it's something about carrying the bag,
Mhm.
you know, and it's like I don't know. It's like a baby,
It
you know, but
is.
it's a luxury baby, a
It is.
luxurious baby, you know, and it's like this is mine,
Yeah.
you know, and just the can I hold it?
She said, "Can I hold
Hold the
it?"
baby. Hold the baby. Let me hold the
You
baby.
gotta hold the baby.
Yes, and it's just like, you know, like this is mine. Like,
Yes.
gosh, you know,
Yeah.
this is mine. But
I
do you
agree.
see what I'm carrying?
Mhm.
You know, this is mine.
Yeah,
So,
fantastic.
you know, you
And
order,
I
you
get that
call me.
reaction.
Mm.
But this is so cute.
It's
Look
like, I
at
like
her. Look at her,
She is.
guys.
Mhm.
The bee, everything, the shape.
I agree.
No doubt.
I don't
It's
want to
the
open her
perfect-
bag and show you guys, but it's so spacious, you know.
Mhm.
And then the chain. Oh my God, it's so girly. It's so girly, and you can wear this with the jeans. You can wear it with the tee. You know, you can wear
A
it with the
suit.
suit that Super had on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
oh, for sure.
Now that's the luxury boss
That's
chick
the-
look.
You can walk into a boardroom.
CEO,
Yes.
business owner, or if you're going out to eat, you know, with your
Mhm.
friends.
And this actually her favorite bag.
Yeah, tell her.
The gray at that.
So what color? So what color is that? What color is that? What
And
would you
it's
say that color
gray.
is? It's gray.
It's gray with a white undertone.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
gray. It looks white, but it's
It look-
gray.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
so cute. It goes with
Mhm.
everything.
It do.
Yeah, yeah.
Aw.
No.
Hi, Alejandra.
Because I was
Nice to
out
meet
one
you.
day and I think I was just out at a bar and I had the brown one
Yeah.
with me. And I actually just switched from the tote to the brown one to go in there. And then a girl stopped me and she's like, "Oh, girl, can I see your bag?"
Yeah.
Because I've been eyeing this bag since February and I really want it, but I was waiting to see somebody with it. I said, "Oh, yeah, you can see it." So I'm just talking to her regular. And she's like, "Oh my God, I love it." She looked at the inside because I don't never really have nothing in my purse. And she was like, "Oh my God, I love it. I need this bag. I need this bag." She was like, "Girl," so I'm asking, I'm like, "Well, what you like about it?"
Right.
And she was like, "Everything, the size, the material, it just give me a different vibe,
Yeah.
energy." I said, "Oh, well, thank you so much because I'm the owner."
Yeah. Oh,
Awesome.
And that
She didn't know.
that
Wow.
white bag, The gray bag is the
Mhm.
same as the brown bag that she
Yes.
has also.
Yeah.
Now, and the reason I asked that is because and your models are doing an excellent job. One of the questions that is asked is well, this one, Nia says, is it a wait list for all the bags or just specific ones? I gotta get a bag like the quality. I like the quality. That's what
Yeah.
she said. So you want to answer that real quick?
So, waitlist, there is. All these bags are sold out except the Bro backpack. The Bro backpack and our AB wallet.
Okay.
Because that was for, these were created intentional for the men as well.
I
It
would have
wasn't
my
just
applause here. I don't have my applause
for
button,
women.
but they finally thinking about the men over here.
So the men
Finally,
have the AB wallet. The women don't have a wallet yet. Ladies, give me time. I was working on the men first.
Also thoughtful.
It come with the chain, and then it's just our signature name that's on there. It has a lot of compartments, and it's very small because I do get a lot of men telling me they like that it's small
Small,
and
yeah.
sleek. It's
Yeah.
not bulky,
Right.
And even the bikers, I have a few bikers that use it as well.
fantastic.
So
I like that you incorporated the chain too.
Yeah, I was
like,
Yes.
yeah.
looking at that. Yeah.
So I incorporated that because that's the trend now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The trend is chains, so
Yeah.
you can take it off, or
But it's
you can leave it
security,
The
it's
belt
for the
chain.
guys who
Yeah.
Like
lose
you said,
them.
the bikers.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to let's ask this one question too. So Nia said, and your model is doing an excellent job on that. Can you she asks, are the straps adjustable? So can you play around with those straps? I believe she's talking about the brown bag that you have.
The big brown
Yeah,
bag?
the big brown bag. She said, are the straps adjustable? And they are. I want you to take a look at how she did this. Right?
Yeah, it is. Because you can make it longer. It doesn't have to be the short shoulder bag. It can be long. And I like that long look. Again, it came from the inspiration that I saw with Cardi picture. And I'm like,
Love
damn,
it.
that's a long bag.
And you can. I'm
So,
sorry.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love
And I was
that.
gonna say you could wear it crossbody.
You can. I wear
Mhm.
mine like a
Right.
crossbody
Right.
sometimes. I know some people be like, it's big, but you
It's
can
almost
still
like
wear it.
messenger. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It exactly a
Right.
messenger bag.
Kalisha said, I want a few of them.
I like the. Can we see the book bag too? The
You
bro.
can.
We ain't get there. Wait.
Oh,
you doing too much.
Y'all see how hype we
We're
are?
excited.
excited.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
It's fashion week.
Yeah.
It is fashion week. We talking
Okay.
fashion.
Yeah. All right. She said, so Kalisha said, I want one. I want one of those bags. You know, Nia said, do you have a timeline on when bags will be restocked?
So yes, I do, because between the bags that's already created and our new bags, we plan to have it at the end of October, beginning of November, because we're getting ready for Black Friday.
Mm.
So you guys, I have a
okay.
goal,
That's
and I want y'all to help me meet that goal.
No doubt, no doubt. Elton said, I have a wallet and I love my wallet. Shout out to
Thank
Elton. No doubt. And there you go. Kalisha said, I love a big bag. They love the bag.
Yes.
Excellent. So what we got next? Because they spark like I want to see. All right. So
I
we're
think they got your bro backpack next.
the bro back. Woo!
They got your bro
Listen,
backpack. We got the black as well.
listen. See, they
You
finally
can put
thinking
that
of.
one down, Jay.
All right, Charles, we got bags for you.
Yeah, I love
That's
that.
nice.
Yes.
Put that one on the seat. And then
Mhm.
you got the green one.
Oh, right. Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Look at
So
that.
we got
look
the
at
bro
that.
backpack.
Look at that.
Yes.
Look at that.
That's what he been waiting on.
That's what I've been waiting on,
And
right
they still
there.
have my same straps, the Dream Without Fear.
Mhm.
A lot of people love that strap,
Yeah.
so that's why I have to keep that strap. Well, and the inside is the same. This one has a lot of compartments. It has a specific laptop compartment.
Mm.
So,
That's good.
I love it.
Oh,
That's very choosable bag.
and then when you flip over the top part, that's the part that I would say use for your passports,
Mhm.
ID. That way it's very easy when you go into the airport. You can just take it out, put it back. You don't have to do all that fumbling.
Mhm.
It has a lot of space in its inside and it's very deep.
Can't pickpocket. You know, the
Oh, you
pocket
definitely
of
can't
the
do that.
train.
You're gonna be caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also
You
like
got
how faintly your name is like you can see it, but you
can see it.
can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It's like it's still giving that luxury without
Mhm.
taking away from the bag.
Yes.
Right.
I like
I
that.
agree.
Yeah.
I
I
love
like
it.
that a lot.
Yeah.
In the style, you know it's hers.
Oh
You
yeah.
know it's hers.
And then you
Uh.
also have the like you said, you got the 2 straps in the back, but then you also have the option to
To hold
carry it from the
Mhm.
top.
Yeah, that's dope. Especially if you're traveling. Like I went to I just came back from Manila. I think I was in Manila.
Yeah.
And had a kind of fashion conference down there. I did a lecture down there talking a little bit about fashion. But one of the things that you want to do as someone who is quote unquote in the industry, you want to look fashionable as you're traveling also. Sometimes I just don't care. Look, I'm just trying to get there, but having a good bag to accentuate what you already have on is just amazing. And I would have loved this bag right here. That's great. I love
And we
it. I love
had
it.
the little mini duffel.
That's
but
what
that-
Really?
Oh, you
That's
had a
all that
mini
when I
top-
first launched. That was the first bag to sell out.
Mhm.
So
Oh wow!
it was a mini. It was the mini one. It wasn't the standard.
It was
Yeah.
overnight.
But it was good for like an overnight
Uh-huh.
if
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
not an overpacker.
yeah.
yeah,
Like you could
that's
fit a
me.
little outfit, one
Yeah.
pair of shoes,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
Oh, I
overnight
know, I
stuff.
would
in
love
I
that.
need I need the
Is that on your
standard
line?
duffel.
We
On
like the
your
overnight.
It is. It's coming back as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So that one have to come back because that was the first
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
everybody asked to come back.
Yeah,
Mm.
And I wasn't even certain of that one.
really.
I didn't have the 100% confidence in it.
Mhm.
Not because it's still the same quality, but
Mhm.
because of the size.
Yeah,
I just like, well, maybe
yeah.
people are gonna think it's too small for a mini duffel, and they can't really do much with it.
Yeah, yeah.
And no, that's
I
not the
love
response
a
I
mini
got.
duffel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm the type I don't want to check nothing in at the airport.
I agree.
I want to keep it in my car. I just want to get up and go.
I agree.
And I roll my clothes. You know,
Yeah.
when you're
Oh, you
packing.
got the
And so if
military-
it-
Yeah,
military
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. These comments coming in. I love all the viewers, right? So I gotta amplify what they're saying. All right, so here we go. So Nia said, now that's nice too. Girl, this line is so nice. I love this black excellence hair. I wish I had my round of applause. That's right, Nia. Shout out to you.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. Tank said, I can't wait to purchase a grown and sexy luxury bag. Fingers crossed. They trying to purchase this bag.
Yo, I'm coming.
They're coming. They're on their way.
I'm coming.
No doubt. T-Baptiste said, I go nowhere without at least 1 or 2 laptops. I can use another bag. How many colors do they come in?
So the backpack
Yeah, I believe so. Well, it says the laptop. Did we?
must be the back.
Which one is it, T-Baptiste?
If it's the backpack comes in the black and the green.
Mhm.
I'll add more colors though. I still be playing with the colors in my head, not
Mm.
more so because of the season, because I don't care about the season.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's when I say luxury redefined, that's also a stigma. Because some people be like, you can't wear this color. You can only wear red during Valentine's
Mhm.
Day or during Christmas or white before Labor Day. You can't mix gold and silver, as you can tell. We
Yeah.
have gold and
Mhm.
silver on at the same time right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I don't care nothing about that.
I know that's right.
Because
Yeah.
you can do what you want to do.
Break the, well, that's what the rules are
And
made
in
to be
reality,
broken. in
who
fact.
made them rules?
That's
Yeah.
that part, right?
Fashion has no
So
rules.
T-Baptiste said the backpack. She's talking
Okay.
about the backpack. Okay. No doubt. Nia said, I'm gonna have to get my Black Friday money together right now.
Please. Because we got a lot of stuff for Black Friday. And when I tell you, I just told my agent that I'm working
Mm,
on all the bags to be done and out
mm,
before then because I have a goal. I have a goal.
fantastic.
Wow.
Katrina said, I am a flight attendant and I use my bro. Is it bro? Yeah, my bro backpack
She
on
do.
all. Oh, so she okay,
That's
you already
mom.
have one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mom.
Oh, that's the last name.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Somewhere.
I'm sorry, Mom. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
She said, I am a flight attendant and I use my bro backpack on all my trips, travel friendly and definitely an awesome carry on bag. I shout out to moms. I love the
Yes.
moms out there, you know, for sure.
She's a flight attendant and
Yeah.
she had all her flight attendant friends purchase.
No
I know
doubt.
that's right.
So,
You know what?
And that's the B.
Yeah, yeah.
Mom,
Yes.
like you wearing my
I know. That's right. Mom said that. Yeah, that B came from me. No
And
doubt.
You ever see the celebrities, the male celebrities, everywhere, from the fights to the
Mhm.
to the flights.
They're
They're carrying the
backpacks.
money. Like this is the money bag.
Mhm, no
This
doubt.
is the money bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that
Right.
money
We
bag
got a
right
few
there.
green left. Y'all
And you
go
can
get it.
you can stack it real
Yes.
nice in there.
Yeah.
Real, yes.
Yeah, it's got enough room.
Real
I
nice.
agree.
Yeah. So T said red is my favorite color, but I'll rock a black one. So I think she's talking about Which one are you talking about? The bro bag?
The bro
T-Bap
backpack,
piece?
I think.
Yeah, bro backpack. Yeah. Green. I love that green. That green is something special here. Shout out to Philly. We love green here. We bleed green here. And so, a couple things, right? When I look at the bro bags, right, I think of travel, of course. So I think of a roller bag. Will you be creating a roller?
That would be
And she
nice.
started laughing. She said,
Into luxury.
I'm working on the whole travel line
I
right
need
now.
that. I
Now
need
I'm
that.
not lying. That travel. So I was trying to have the travel line done
Yeah,
before the summer that just passed.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's when I started to learn that it's a little bit more tedious than people think it
Yeah,
is.
no, okay.
And it probably is like that more so because of me, because I have certain things that I want in my bag
Okay.
or on my bag. I want certain wheels. I want the interior certain. So
Yeah.
I'm very intentional with what I want on there. So that's why it's taking a little long, but it's definitely is being
Okay.
worked on.
And
Yeah.
that's another
Nah.
animal. The way TSA, like your mom's a flight attendant, they're
Yes.
pushing and pulling bags. So you
Yeah.
got to make
Yeah.
it durable. And
And that's where I actually get advice from when going into this travel line.
Wow.
It works.
There you go. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. That's
Yeah, you
right.
call that roller the Gregory. Call it the Gregory.
All right, I
Yeah.
got
And we didn't
Call it the
talk-
Gregory.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm eyeing the black bag.
You are in this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was nice
Yeah,
too.
it is sexy,
Now,
yeah.
when did that line come out? Did that come out in your?
Oh wait, you don't jump over me. I still talk about the bro bag, man.
Oh my!
I'm the bro. I like the bro
We are
bag.
fighting over her
Three
bags.
times.
Because
let's
you
go
know
back to
we
the bro
don't
bag.
we don't get our flowers
The
over
men.
here. The men, man, that for the first time.
I agree. And that was why I incorporated men. So for my brand, I don't really see brands that be intentional about the men.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the men being in luxury too? Like, so that's why I never say Allie B handbag, because it's not just handbags. Because if I say handbags, you thinking just women.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
want you to think on that line.
Yeah.
Because I have stuff for men that I'm creating and I'm going to continue to create for the men. Even gender preference, there's no gender preference.
Love it. I love it. I
So
love
whatever community you in, it works for you too.
I can smell sandalwood at the same time smell floral.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you look at it, it's like you wouldn't know which gender. And you
Yeah.
got and the way the world is now, there's binary people, there's people
I agree.
who
Yeah.
So why not create something,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
brand that's meant for everybody,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
don't just be confined to one demographic.
Mhm.
So I didn't
right.
want to be confined.
I appreciate you for that. So T-Baptiste said, yeah, she was talking about the bro bag.
Okay.
Gabrielle said, the nurses loving the bags. My XXL Zane came to work with me today.
Okay.
There you go.
I ain't gonna lie. I do be having a lot of nurses that be reaching out about that bag, the double XL Zane, and the bro backpack.
Okay.
Because a lot of nurses
So-
love luxury.
Yeah.
They do.
Mhm.
And nurses got a couple dollars out
I
there.
agree. Come on, nurse.
Katrina said, I've been telling her about a roller bag. Mom, look, Mom, let me bring Mom back up here. Mom, you get on her. Tell her to call it the Gregory too, all right? We need that roller bag. I want to take it. We'll talk about it. Shout out to Mom, no doubt. So Nia said, what about little bags for the preteens? I have an 11-year-old girl that's starting to like purses.
Yeah.
So that's where this one comes into play. Sorry, y'all. Because it's actually meant for them.
Yes.
Nice.
Because let's
Thought
be
about
honest,
everything,
I
huh?
wear it because they my bags.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I have some people that's in my age range that wear it too.
Yeah.
But
I would wear
the older the crowd, they're not gonna wear these. So it's gonna be like your preteen, not even preteens. It's gonna be your youngsters,
Mhm.
like 6, 7, because they wearing these too.
Mhm.
Yeah, about 6, 7. I would say the age range for these that have sold was between 6 and like 37 years old.
Okay.
Because you still have us that like to go out too, but sometimes we don't want anything big.
That's true.
And that's where this come into play.
Right.
Put your
But
car
it's coming
in
back
there.
though.
Yeah,
Because
your
it's sold
car.
out.
Mhm.
But it's
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
So I noticed, is that bee brushed? Is that a brush gold?
That one?
Yeah.
That one is just the regular gold.
Oh,
It is
okay.
just
I'm
a
sorry.
big
That's the way she was holding it. Okay. All right.
Can we talk
But-
about the black bag yet?
Go
I'm
ahead,
just waiting
Spark.
for
The
permission.
B is actually getting revamped.
Okay.
Only because there's a lot of brands that have just the B. So I want to stand out. So
Right.
I'm adding my ALE apostrophe to that
Like-
B
Okay.
as well.
I like that.
Okay.
When you do see the Zane come back, it won't be with that B. It will be with the ALE apostrophe B.
Oh, so you're saying whoever has these first
That's,
ones,
That's it for that type.
That's-
Of,
ah,
that
that's-
type.
that's going to be worth a lot
Yes.
of money.
Yeah.
Because you're not
That's
going to
it.
see
So
yourself
these-
either.
exactly.
Yeah,
These
you're not
first
seeing it.
are going to be worth a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25, 30 years, 40 years. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so they're limited.
Yeah,
That's
they're
why.
limited.
Yeah.
Limited edition.
And
Yeah.
originally it wasn't intentional to be limited. But then my cousin was like, I think you should revamp that B
Yeah.
because
Burberry.
you have a lot
Eventually,
of
yeah,
people
yeah.
that
A lot
have
of people,
B's.
yeah.
So
But until then, let's everybody tag the video. When we
Yes.
come out, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna chop up this video for her interview alone. When we do that, like, share, and tag Cardi B in there, right? We want to get Cardi B with one of these bags. We want to get that on her. So make sure that you tag Cardi B when we put this on. I see y'all, Nia, Jemira already just jumped on too. So everyone, y'all make sure that y'all go in and tag this video when it comes out, so we can make sure we get everybody with one of these bags. So go ahead, Spark. All right.
Oh, she's so pretty and classic. What's her name?
the black,
Yes.
I prestige.
See, that's
Aqua
even her
Prestige.
name is like, I love her.
Oh
Okay,
my
can I
goodness.
see? Can we see her? Oh, see, yeah. So tell us in the middle, that's not the leather, and then you got the leather lizard on the side.
So the middle is the smooth leather. It's just plain,
Ah.
simple, smooth with my embossed name in it, Allie
Okay.
B. That way you could kind of see it, but not see it because
Right.
it's implanted into the leather. On the sides, I use the embossed croc print only because you do have your vegans and everything too.
Yes.
So save the animals.
I like
I'm
that.
with y'all with that. So we saving
And
the
she's
animals.
actually a little bit smaller than her. Are they? They're not the same names,
No,
are
they're the same.
they? Are. Why do they look
I
different?
don't know. They're the same.
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
wow.
They're the same.
Okay. All
That's
right.
because she's black.
she's
green.
green. Oh
I
wow. So that one, I'm definitely going on. I'm gonna buy this
Yeah,
one.
that is.
I'm gonna
cute.
go on your. Are those out of stock? I want to buy this one today.
I don't know.
The black one.
No, it's not out of stock.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
I
almost
like
out of stock.
that.
It's
Almost
not.
out of stock.
I like it. I like.
So
that
hold
one a
on.
lot.
So do they come with the scarf also? Or
Mhm.
oh wow, okay.
So both of the totes come with the scarves
Mm.
automatically.
Okay.
Because like I said, depending on how you want to dress it, some use it for their belt as a
Mhm.
belt loop. And then some people use it as a headscarf.
Now,
I
does
use
she
it
have an
as a
extra
head-
strap too?
She does.
Okay.
She does.
All
And
right.
all of them say dream without fear.
Mm.
I like
Good
it.
segue, because I was just about to mention that.
Mhm.
I love the fact that we are constantly reminded, like in business,
Mhm.
you're reminded to dream and dream without fear. And that
Mhm.
self-doubt that takes over,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
does it still take over?
Mhm.
Self-doubt? Yeah.
It do, because you got to think like Super said, if anybody ever saw when she did her interview with Milan, like she said, with 9 to 5, nothing's wrong with working a 9 to 5. Like she said, and I totally agree, and I understand her now.
Mm-hmm.
Saying 9 to 5 person know where their money is coming from.
Right.
Entrepreneur don't. So there's weeks that I went without a sale, and it's like, look, am I doing the right thing for real? Because if I solely had to depend on that, then you gotta constantly keep doing stuff, because if not, then you're not gonna make no money.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
where your money gonna come from?
I know that feeling.
Someone once told me, if you don't kill it, you don't eat.
I agree,
Mhm.
and now I understand why she said that.
Yeah.
Now I understand.
So Tanganyika, I hope I'm saying your name right, Tanganyika, because I love to get everybody's names right. So you can inbox me later, like, no, you said my name wrong. This is how you said it, right? And so she said yes, because your 7-year-old niece doesn't leave the house without hers.
Mm.
So she was talking about the small bag, the micro
She
bag.
definitely is, because she's sassy, so she don't leave without her.
No
And
doubt.
she's showing the next generation.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
We gotta let them know.
She on
Right.
TikTok. This
Yeah.
my auntie, and I'm like,
No
Yeah.
doubt.
okay.
Jamira said, I love my Micro. It acts as a wallet. So when going on a quick grocery run or gas run, I
Mhm.
just throw it on and go. Very convenient. Oh, sure.
I agree.
That's the new improved fanny pack.
Yes.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's the new improved.
It really is.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Fantastic, fantastic. So let's go into. So, is there anything? Are we missing anything? Did we get through everything?
I think that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, what is? So, all right, cool. So, what's the legacy that you're trying to leave or set for this?
So the legacy I would say I'm trying to leave is for people to understand never to give up on yourself, even when others count you out. That you're never too old to do anything, because I'm in a luxury field. Obviously, I did my research.
Yeah.
Those big name brands that you're talking about, when they first started at 20, they failed.
Mm.
They didn't actually reach their peak until 32,
That's right.
33,
Yeah.
34, 35. I'm 35, so baby, look,
Mhm.
I'm about to be at this peak. But don't think that you're too old to do something. Like, keep pushing and have self-confidence. Like, my bags are about self-confidence. My bags are about being bold and being you and not being scared. So that's what I want my brand and my legacy to always be.
Fantastic. Can you let's amplify the models real quick. What are their names again? Because we see, and this is why I do this, right? Because as a stylist, listen, you know how they say rappers have ghostwriters.
Mhm.
Some of them got ghost stylists. Believe it or not, we signed NDAs and everything. They just want you to believe they just walked out the house and look as good as they do. But a lot of us out there making them look fantastic, right? And so oftentimes the people behind the camera don't get their flowers. So I just want to amplify some of the models because y'all make the world go round. So why don't you introduce your models real quick?
So my model right here is Lyric. Lyric is my model, but Lyric is also my makeup artist and my hairstylist.
Oh,
Okay.
So she plays a couple of roles with me all the time. So anytime I'm booked for something, I always call her and she ready to roll. My next model is Jazz. So if everybody goes to my Instagram, they'll see a model. Like, for instance, my recent one that's covered in all white, that's Jazz. And she's always ready. I can call her yesterday and be like, Jazz, I got to do a photo shoot. And she'll be like, okay, what you want me to wear? And so they always readily available for me. And they support. They really do support.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So each of you, I want y'all to answer this question. When you see the bags, right, what are the first thing that comes to mind? Like, what is it that attracts you to these bags?
Well, they all are very
Cute.
different.
Yeah, a little closer.
Different colors come. This one, it gives everyday fun. Even though it's everyday, it still gives
sounds
me a
good.
luxury vibe. Like, it's not like I'm just throwing on something random out of the closet.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I'm a mom, so this gives me mom day.
let's
My
see it in
crew,
front of
let's go. And the Zane bag, it just gives me money.
That's the Cardi B bag right there. Let her know, y'all. Go tag.